it was terrible, scary, because these fellows who were out to cause mayhem, and everybody was a target. Everybody and anybody was a target. So when news came that they were under attack, in fact, he sent me text messages that they are under attack. At first I thought it was a joke, and then he sent a second one, and he said, we are really under attack. And even saying, if I don't make it, then just know I loved you. Then this really touched me. It was a moment of complete anxiety and anguish. So all I can say is that we should take the risk of and threat of terrorism seriously as a nation. And we should all be vigilant, because a lot of the people who lost their lives there were young people. There's even the soldier from GSU who died while saving lives. And let us not be cheated. If the security agencies had not acted fast, that complex has about 800 people at any one time. You can imagine the deaths that would have occurred. Very sad again, because the Ethiopian aircraft, this is a fellow I've seen grow up. We grew up together. We would sometimes play soccer together as young children. And then he migrated to Canada, where he was working for the city of Calgary. He's called Derek Lugi. Then on his way back to Kenya to visit his parents, the incident occurred, a tragic incident. So over the weekend, on Saturday, 30th, we were at a ceremony, but basically the parents were bearing soil from the site, symbolically. I did say something there, that in all this, there's one thing that is still missing, unless I have not seen it. There's no official government ministerial statement that has been made in Parliament on this incident.
But the Ethiopian and the Dusit attack?
I don't know about the Ethiopian one. I've not been followed. The Dusit one, I think there were statements. But on this one of the Ethiopian Airline, because you see this, the Dusit occurred on Kenyan soil. The Ethiopian one occurred on Ethiopian soil. So the only link between seeking some measure of compensation or some measure of assistance is really dependent on the relationship between the Kenyan government and the Ethiopian government, and also the Ethiopian Airline, because the majority of the people who died in that plane were Kenyan nationals. Now, if no official ministerial statement has been made in Parliament, then it raises an issue about the commitment of the government of Kenya to assist in getting to some logic. Never take life for granted. Always pray, because you never know when tragedy can visit you. But more significantly, in the case of terrorism, let Kenyans be vigilant, because the face of terrorism has changed. You know, before you could stereotype terrorism, but now you cannot stereotype terrorism, because some of the guys who are involved in the incident were terrorists who have been radicalized, but they are born in an area that is farthest from the center of the terrorism. So these things are now real, and we should take them seriously. Even when you see what happened in New Zealand, okay, the religious terrorism is also taking a different turn. You know, they're people who have looked at it from maybe the battles in the Middle East, but now they've gone to New Zealand, the farthest part of the continent. And then you have an incident